What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Friday, August 30th. In today's video, I want to talk about Magic Eden, but more specifically, Magic Eden on Bitcoin. Now, Magic Eden is leading the way, creating all the tools and utilities for retail investors and also experienced traders to buy Ordinals, which are the NFTs of Bitcoin, and runes, which are the meme coins of Bitcoin. Now, in this video, I want to share with you that right now, we are currently in the Bitcoin DeFi system. That means that right now, developers are creating the tools to allow retail traders, ourselves, and possibly institutional traders to buy these early Bitcoin assets before the next bull run. And the reason this is important is because we have not seen the full unlocking of Bitcoin's market cap liquidity flowing into these Bitcoin native assets. And when that time does come around, you're going to see that these Bitcoin assets are going to skyrocket and Magic Eden is going to lead the way. So with that said, let's not waste any time. Let's inform all of you by smashing that like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct message, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. Now, if you didn't know, Magic Eden provides a marketplace across all different cross chains, meaning it has Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Base. These are all different blockchains that have different assets. Now, Sir Narunomi, also the Bitcoin business lead, said this just today. He says, at Magic Eden, we don't believe the hardship UX Bitcoin layer 1 can create means accepted or go to another chain. We just lock in to solve the problem instead, no matter how complex. There will be a lot of upcoming Bitcoin improvements. Stay tuned and lock in yourself. Now, to me, this is actually quite interesting because if you don't know, Bitcoin DeFi is the new narrative and also what developers are focusing on. Because Bitcoin has been considered a store of value, it's not becoming a blockchain where people can develop on top of Bitcoin. So people are creating different types of assets from lending, borrowing, marketplaces, also buying ordinals and runes. And so now that this has kind of just emerged within a year, this is actually something that can be really exciting. Again, if you look at Bitcoin's market cap, it's around $1.1 trillion. That's a lot of money compared to Ethereum that only has $300 billion. And also BNB, $77 billion, Solana, $63 billion. And right now, we just have not seen this amount of liquidity being unlocked within the Ordinals and also the Rune ecosystem. And that's mainly because there aren't the tools developed to allow that liquidity to flow in there. So that's why I think Magic Eden is definitely going to be there at the forefront. But I want to talk about Ordinals first. So Ordinals right now are on one of the top charts in terms of market cap. So you can see down here, there's node monkeys. Even further down, there's runestones, quantum cats, and Bitcoin puppets. So as you can tell, these are huge contenders with more predominant OG collections such as CryptoPunks, Bored Apes, Pudgy Penguins. A lot of these are Ethereum-based projects, and Ethereum is known for great brands to kind of hop into that blockchain, but no one really talks about this emerging market, which is this Bitcoin ecosystem that's slowly catching up. We even saw runestones become number 2 collection across all of NFTs across all different blockchains. So that was really cool to see that that was there. And that was mainly due to an airdrop of the dog token, which I'll probably talk about in a little bit. But if you focus on just this alone, the fact that Ordinals are really making a staple within this ecosystem, you gotta look for the greatest gem. So when I look at the market cap of most of these collections, or just the price point, it's very undervalued. Actually, most of these collections have actually fallen in price. They've kind of fallen between 50 to even 70% from their all-time high price. Bitcoin puppets, quantum cats, node monkeys, Ordinal maxi biz, Bitcoin frogs, Bitcoin punks, especially pizza ninjas, are one of the very few collections that I think have a great community, are considered blue chips within the Ordinal space. So I would say look out for these deals. So when you're seeing pizza ninjas at $9,000, or maybe especially Bitcoin punks at only $767, we got Ordinal maxi biz, a predominant collection by ZK Shark, only $10,000. Now you may think that's a lot of money to buy for a PFP, but again, this is based on it being built on Bitcoin. So eventually, when money starts to flow into the Ordinal ecosystem, these prices will go skyrocketing. You've seen prices like Node Monkeys and Ordinal MaxiBiz go above 1 Bitcoin. In fact, Ordinal MaxiBiz reached as close to a Bitcoin and a half. And that's roughly around $60,000 and higher depending on that Bitcoin price where it was at that time. So that's really crazy to see that an image could look like that, especially with Node Monkeys. It got close to a Bitcoin. So that's why I say pay attention to this ecosystem. There's some great deals here. You will see that this ordinal market will boom. So you have to pick the right contenders for that next bull market. But I just demonstrated to you some of the predominant collections that I just mentioned verbally. So let's talk about the Rune ecosystem. This is really important. So this is the Rune ecosystem total market cap. Only $724 million, not billion, $1 million. That's the whole Rune market. So when you look at these specific Rune tokens, which one are you going to buy? Well, before I even get to that, let's talk about the actual meme coin market. If you look at Dogecoin, it's $14 billion. Shiba Inu, $8 billion. Dog Whiffhat, 1.5. Pepe, 3.2. Floki, 1.2. Can you see where I'm getting at? Some of these tokens are already at the market cap of the total Rune market cap at 657 million, 800 million. So when you're looking at the Rune market cap, you got to look for the greatest gems because this will not be 724 million. This was actually not too long ago over $2 billion. That was just about a month and a half ago. So when I look at Magic Eden's marketplace, they're the ones that are leading this in terms of the Rune purchasing power and also the ability to create retail UI and UX abilities. So I'm just gonna use Dog to the Moon, for example. So if you go over here to the right side, which is swap, they're gonna sooner or later create the tool to allow you to swap your Bitcoin for that specific Rune token instantly without having to buy these things in bulk and to sell them in bulk as well. And this is the only inconvenience that we have right now. But right now, Magic Eden has already created the amazing UX experience for us to buy these in bulk. So when the swap tool does come around, it's going to be a huge game changer and it's going to be the end for the bears. So this is why I want you to focus on the Rune ecosystem, right? Runes right now is going to boom once all these tools are created. So I would look into, say, for instance, Rune coins such as Dog to the Moon, $1 Billion Cat, which has a very large community. Also another large community, Arsic. Now a lot of these have smaller market caps. While Dog has 273 million, you have $1 Billion Cat that has 16 million. You have Arsic, which is 66 million. Even Pups has 36 million. So you just have to choose the right contenders. Keep in mind, there are over 100,000 of these different type of runes. I would typically focus on the ones that are within the top 10 or even the top 5. Those to me have the most predominant establishment because they were one of the very first etched runes to be etched within Bitcoin. So right now, I think definitely focus on this because runes are built directly on Bitcoin. And then with Ordinals, I would say because you're using Magic Eden, this is the marketplace to be buying these specific digital assets on top of Bitcoin. So as a conclusion and statement, I want you to be early in getting into these assets as soon as possible. Sooner or later, Ordinals or runes will be so much more better than these Ethereum-based assets and also Solana-based assets, mainly because their market cap is only so large. It can only grow so large. Bitcoin is adopted by everybody. Everybody understands Bitcoin, and most people have more exposure to Bitcoin than any of these other altcoins for that matter. So that's why I say, focus on Ordinals, focus on runes, get in now while nobody's talking about it before the next bull run, because Bitcoin's going to have its next bull run. And sooner or later, soon will Ordinals and runes. So now that you've heard my opinion, I want to hear your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts around Ordinals and runes that you think are hidden gems that you think we should cover on this channel so that people can be better informed and also better educated before these things end up skyrocketing. So with that said, by supporting this channel, and if you want to get alerted up to date on anything happening on Bitcoin assets, please smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Bitcoin assets. Until then, see you guys next time.